Before we get started, I just want to preface this. I love Zack Snyder. I love his movies, most of them. And I'm a fan, okay? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the DC universe, okay? Just let me preface this, okay? Because I know people are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Zack Snyder's a genius. Again, I love his movies, okay? This is just my take on it. Now, I sort of talked about this in the Poindexter's Lounge. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He was, kind enough to let me stream, talk to him and stuff when he does his live stream, his late night chats. So he was kind enough to let me join, and we sort of talked about this. So go subscribe to his channel. And the Martian and Manhunter topic, I brought it up, and I said I have a problem with it because it seems forced. It seems like a fan theory that Zack Snyder saw on Reddit and probably thought, hey, that's a good idea. Let me put this in my movie. Because that's how it feels like. Because if you really think about it, if you watch Man of Steel, the character of General Swanwick doesn't fit Martian Manhunter. It's just like nothing about that character screams Martian Manhunter to me. Like nothing. Like you would think if this was planned out from the beginning, you would imagine that Zack would leave little breadcrumbs, will tease the audience, will just like leave little scenes that hint that he is not of what he says he is. Just like leave little clues that us hardcore DC fans would pick up because the general audience has no idea who Martian Manhunter is, right? So you would think Zack would leave something for us, the hardcore fans, to let us know, like, hey, wink, wink, this is not really General Swanwick. Because, again, if you watch Man of Steel, like, there's nothing to lead you to believe that he's something more. If you watch Batman vs. Superman, again, towards the end, you see him coming around and say, like, hey, like, this Superman guy is not all that bad. But throughout that whole movie, there's nothing to lead you to believe that he's Martian Manhunter. So I'm like Zack, I love you, but you're not really giving us anything. And I know this was a storyboard from Zack Snyder's Justice League that he was going to shoot with Martian Manhunter transforming into like a regular citizen. And again, I love the design. Like, if this is, I don't think this is the true design. I think this is like fan art. Again, wonderful fan art. I love it. And I hope this really is actually into the movie. But again, like, if you're a Martian Manhunter, if you're trying to blend into society, why the fuck would you become a general? Like, you would think, like, why would you, like, be so high up in the government? It's just like, if you're trying to blend in, why not just blend in like any other normal human, right? Just like hide in plain sight. Like that's what I would do. And I know in comics, like Martian Manhunter, like he disguises himself as a cop and he's in law enforcement to help people. I get that. But if we're doing Zack Snyder's universe and we're trying to make it this realistic setting with DC characters, to me, it would make a lot more sense if he was just Joe Blow walking down the street working. Like, right? Because you're trying to hide who you are. You're trying to blend in and see, sort of like paralleling. I fucking butchered that shit. But you're trying to be like Man of Steel, right? Like with Clark, like going from day to day, town to town, trying to hide who he is, blending in, stuff like that. So that would make a lot more sense for me. Just like, oh yeah, like this again. This makes sense. I get it. It makes sense within the confines of the story, but the fact that you're just gonna shoehorn in this character and make it say, "Hey, surprise! It was this guy all along." Again, unless Zack Snyder gives a great explanation to this, I don't like it. It just seems. Again, it seems shoehorned, it seems forced, it seems like a cool fan theory that should have stayed a fan theory. And again, I haven't seen the movie. Maybe when I watch the movie, I'm like, holy shit, Zack Snyder, you're a fucking genius. I will get down on my knees and blow you right now. But but until then, I'm just like, you know, I love you, Zack. I really do. I love 300. I love your movies, but I'm just like, I just don't buy it. He just doesn't have. He just doesn't scream Martian Manhunter to me. And I know, just like in the Justice League animated series, Martian Manhunter is basically like Spock from Star Trek. Very logical. Very like analytical. It's like, this is what we have to do. This is this. But he's also very compassionate and stuff like that. And I did not get that sense from General Swanwick. I just didn't get any sense of that. I don't see him as that character because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like when you go back watch Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, like I'm looking for clues. Like, oh, it's like, oh shit, Zack dropped this. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Again, I watched Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman 1,000 times, and there's nothing in it. No clues, no little subtle hints here and there. Just, I don't see him eating a fucking box of Oreos. Nothing. There's nothing there for me. So I'm like, again, Zack, he probably like, hey, yeah, fuck it. Again, if he had this all planned out, then quite frankly, he didn't do a good job in laying it out for us. So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. Hit like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm a fucking idiot, or let me know like, hey, you know what? You know what? The truth, I actually agree with you. You told the truth. It's like, hey, again, constructive criticism is not a bad thing. Okay, all right. So there you go. Those are my thoughts. Again, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see Martian Manhunter, and I think he's gonna be fucking awesome in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So there you go.